Hey you guys, it's Coast. I don't know, Barb just talked to me. It's Cami with Coast DIY Bar. And I thought I would just jump on here and craft. I don't do a lot of that. I do a lot of selling and, you know, we're a business, we gotta sell. But I had this idea for a project to take out kit, and I want to get people's opinions. So I thought I would make one and see what you think. So it's basically feathers. And so it's three feathers. So you get three sizes. I made a mistake in my design and the laser cut that by accident. But here's the concept, is that they'll kind of hang together and make a really cool wall hanging. So what I thought I would do is jump on, and I'm gonna paint it, but I'm gonna paint it with stain because I like to paint them with stain. And I think I'm gonna go with like a kind of a, I don't know, beachy, soft color palette. So I basically grabbed the whole stain bar, but here's where my brain is taking me. Like these softer colors. And then maybe we'll mix in some green, maybe. So I'm just gonna play, and I want to know if these are interesting to you. So if you're just joining, I'm kind of playing around with an idea of a project, and the idea is feathers, wooden feathers, and they have the design on them already, which I think will be easy. Which means you could do these with Sharpies. You could do them with paint. You could do them with stain. You could do them with anything. But I'm going to do stain. And we've been busy today. Barbara Joy and I were just talking about how it feels like the 3.5 hours that we've been open is a lot. A lot more than that, than what we were thinking that it would be today. We've been busy, which is good. And I'm just gonna use stain because that's really my style. I am not the best painter. I can stencil like nobody's business. I love to design, but people that can hand paint,
they're just talented.
that's a skill that I lack. So I like to have the lines added. I don't know, I think that's maybe why people like our kits, is because I make them in a way that I can do them, and I would say I have average craft capabilities. I have good design skills, but the actual crafting is some stuff I like to do. I'm just not afraid to try anything though. That helps. But I'm just gonna paint with stain. And then we thought we would talk through a couple things that have been happening in some projects. So one of them, I think we gave a sneak peek this morning. One of them was, come around back and show. So we did, I think 6 months ago, we tried to take one of those foam trees and do a paint pour on the top like we do pumpkins, and it was a massive fail. Massive fail. Sometimes our projects don't work.
Yeah.
So
Styrofoam and pour paint, not a good combination.
It was beautiful in the pour. Everybody was like, yes! And then it dried, and it was gross. So I have a box of trees because I was feeling really confident that this was gonna work. And so I have, the feathers are pointy. I have this huge box of styrofoam trees, and you know, I do spend some of my day on Pinterest. It is the woes of owning a craft store is that you have to Pinterest to keep up on trends. And so we thought, why not, after we did the beehive, why not do a nautical tree or a coastal tree, if you would. I think it's precious because it is Christmas in July in our shop. And so we are gonna have out tomorrow. We got to get all the kits ready to go, but Barbara Joy put this together. She did like a corally kind of feel to the starfish.
Something pretty coastal.
Super coastal. You could go nautical. So the kit's going to include the rope and the tree and starfish. But like if you've got, I don't know, you could put, oh, you know what I thought of? You could put, you know those straight pins that have colored dots on the ends? You just poke the crap out of them through here,
and
right?
what about the wooden head tacks that you can buy?
Wooden head tacks
that you use in your office memo boards.
Yes,
And you
any
can paint the wooden
tacks would make
heads.
cute little ornaments. Y'all watching me paint, and you can tell I'm not the best.
You can paint and talk at the same time. I have a tendency to get so focused on what I'm painting, I never get around to saying anything.
Well,
That's
I think I'm more talk than paint. I go the other way.
Well, that'll be good for the crab class that we're putting on.
Yeah, we're excited. Hey, grab the tray. So we have been putting out our crab trays. Everybody's been getting them. We've got the group is about to go live, and we're going to email anybody that bought into the Coast Crab virtual workshop, which is this one. You know, this is our favorite. This is our boy. You got several options with this one. Even though you're not sure you can make this, we're going to teach you how to make this. I promise. It happens all the time. Or, you know, it's been 4 months since we had a workshop, but it happens all the time when we're open. Yep.
So we also have a set of placemats that you can do.
Placemats.
Which turn out to be absolutely gorgeous.
They're
crab
precious.
on it. And you could add extra, add maybe
Stripes.
the grandchild's name on it.
Oh.
So they know it's
Handprint?
Yeah. Or a handprint.
Yeah. So the
Exactly.
placemats are good. So if you don't need a tray, you can also do the round as a wall hanging. So you don't need anything with that. Okay, if you're just joining, I'm trying a new project that I'm curious how you guys are going to feel. I'll show it every now and then. And my concept is boho feathers. And so, it's backwards. So imagine these hanging together with maybe some beads, some twine. I just put my finger smack in the stain. Yeah, let me fix that. So,
take the tree out of here. I have one of these at home. I put it in the bathroom. Because everybody needs a little something in their bathroom at Christmas time, and there's just, most of it's pretty cheesy looking, but I really like this.
most of it's cheesy looking.
Yeah.
So, all I'm
Reindeer with
doing,
soap dispensers sticking out of their heads, things like that. I that's not my style.
oh, like big old snowmen
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah. I go for my coastal style is more realistic than. It's hard to explain. Like instead of having like I have pelicans and things that we would find around here in my house. We haven't done a lot of pelican stuff, but that's what's in my living room. I'm painting with stain if you're just joining. And if we bore you, I won't be offended. People that go on these things and paint for hours, that's new to me. Lives are new to me. So I think that's interesting. But we've had a busy day. We have had, so far, many people have bought the ocean paint pour tray, and we had quite a few pickups today. The video for training, so with your ocean pour, and knowing Barb, she's off to go get the sample. You are going to get 6 different colors. Right now we're going to only do the one color palette because it takes a long time to make the paint, and so we want to make it affordable, and so we're going to do all ocean color. Assuming she's behind me. Yep, there you go.
Isn't that beautiful?
It's gorgeous. So with that, you get everything you need, including, we send you even home with this butcher paper because it's got to sit for a while, and we wanted to protect your table. And so it's kind of like being in the shop, but you don't have to come back
Yep.
and pick it up. I'm just painting feathers. And oh, hey, Eileen. Eileen is on. You'll get a kick out of this. I programmed this design wrong and I cut the wrong spot. That's what happens when you're trying to figure it out. All right, I gotta think of what color I'm gonna do up here. Maybe like a lighter brown. And anyway, so the ocean pour is there. The video, I finished the training, so that was new to me as well. Like doing this long, I spliced everything. It's about 45 to 50 minutes long. So we've kind of been joking, but true, we want you to probably watch the video first, grab a glass of wine, your favorite drink, some snacks, and just chill as I walk you through all of the steps. And then you'll feel much more comfortable. If you are loving the ocean pour, but you've never done one of our pours, my advice is to get one of the smaller ones. So like a $10 pour. It doesn't have to be fancy, but I do think you need to be comfortable with the flip motion. And with the price of the tray, I would say you probably want to do that on something that's cheaper first. So that'd be my tip.
Like our little scallop or our turtle.
Vanna Barb is on point today. She's rocking it. I'm just doing stain because here's my vision for these feathers. If it works and you guys like it, so I need you guys to post comments and stuff. Tell me yay, tell me nope, that's just not my thing. If people like the feathers, then we'll make it a project. And I think it would be fun to make an option for a palette of stain. Just maybe like, because you don't need a ton, and we could just give you maybe almost one of every color. Maybe not that much. We have a lot of
stains.
We have a lot of stain. So the last time I looked at anything boho was, I don't actually know, but I saw a couple things and they were super colorful. That's gross. That's gross. So super colorful.
Oh, also good, but
and I think variety of colors was what I like. Oh, hi, Lexi. Lexi, you need to come visit me, girl. Lexi is my granddaughter who lives way too far away. Okay. Oh, thanks, Sarah. Yeah, I like the feathers. And if you guys don't know, when you do comments, it's like forever till I see them. So it always feels like I'm responding really late. It's not my fault. Who else cannot stand it? Oh, yes, come see me, girl. Who cannot wait until Hamilton on Disney Plus? I'm lucky to have Disney Plus. Somebody gave it to us. Oh, you got to come get your tray, girl. Yeah, come get your tray, Sarah. It's ready for you. The video is loading into the group tonight, and I'll send you a link, Sarah, so I already have that one. So you can, will you find me Green Meadow?
Green Meadow?
Yeah. You can watch it before you do it. How do we feel about the yellow? I'm feeling the yellow might be a little, oof, that feels a little out of whack on there. So what I'm gonna do is grab a little of the driftwood into the yellow, and I'm gonna tone my yellow down a little bit. It's feeling a little too in your face. There, that's better. Thank you, Sugar.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need a little Green Meadow. Green Meadow might even be dark, but we'll see. I feel like this is, so keep your brushes by the color that you're using, because you'll end up making a new color. let's see, what else have we got going on? We have our glass etching is in the morning. It's all set up for you if you're in the class. We have got all of the designs cut. Everything's ready. You know, one of the things that's pretty normal in our shop is that we used to do, I would say 70% walk-in. Like, for you guys that have been with us for a while, if you're new, you probably don't know that, but our workshops, we didn't care. We'd let you come in and make whatever you want. And in this new world, it's going to be a little different. We're going to need to have plan ahead of time. We're going to want to know what you're doing in advance so we can minimize touching, for lack of a better way to say that. And I think what we're going to do is, well, we've done it. We've got our first DIY workshop on Sunday, which is full. Yay. And we are just going to collect what everybody wants, and we're going to have everything ready when you get here, which will feel weird to us because we're used to having fun and participating in the selection process with you. So, of course, if you ever have need any advice or anything, we're here, but for a while, I think it's going to just have to be this way. I think it's also going to, funny enough, shorten our workshops because it used to take people easily a half hour to figure out what they were doing. And so with that decision already made, I think it's going to be easy to fit everything in the 3 hours that we've got blocked. We used to have people that would come and sit with us all day. Loved it. What do we think? So here's, if you're just joining, here's what I'm doing. I have an idea for a project of feathers that can kind of hang together, hang separate. They'd be really cute, like hanging at different levels. And I thought I would just jump on and make them. I think, what do you think about orange? Too much? Can you see?
Fire orange? I think you can get away with that for sure.
I think.
Uh-huh.
All right. So we've got our glass etching. And then what I'm going to do tonight, I'll be posting new spots available for the workshops. So here's how you do the workshops, which feels very strange to me. But the way you're going to do the workshop, this is feeling like a fall feather. Now that I'm throwing this orange in here, is to get into one of our new DIY workshops, which I've got to get more out there, but you're going to be reserving a table. There's no, when you do that part of the process, there's no fee. We're just asking you to tell us how many people you're going to bring and what their contact information is. So you're going to need to know everybody's email. Then what we do is we're going to send you an email with a link to purchase your project and link to purchase the project and links to electronic menus. So we're going to have a menu for your projects, which is going to be, you're going to have options, but not quite as many as before, just to start out, to get our ducks in a row. And then you're going to have, Barb took the time and helped us make a stencil, reusable stencil menu. So before we used to come in and just kind of flip through all the stencils on the stencil bar. That feels like an activity that we should not be doing in a pandemic.
Yeah.
I think we probably don't need to be touching a bunch of stuff right after each other. So we've got pictures of everything. It's not the full stencil bar, but it is it's a good number of stencils, and we're pretty used to the ones people love the most, and we've included those. So you'll look at that, and then we've also got an electronic menu for our 3D kits. Been posting lately. I realized as I was making the menu that it has been a long time partially because of the pandemic, but it's been a long time since I've updated that DIY workshop menu, and we've had kits for some of our bigger signs. So, oh, wait. Hey, you want to come behind me and hand me stuff off the wall?
Yeah.
Vanna Barb. So I made some new kits, posted them, but we'll show you anyway because you guys know that for me that's the fun part. Hand me the high tide.
This
Or
one?
that one, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so one of the new kits, I think there's a certain person named Becky that would love this. So love this one. I designed it to go on the wood tag, but it'll fit on any of our 3-board signs. So that's an option. I don't have any idea what prices I put on anything right now. My brain kind of dumps some stuff. So I don't know that one. Oh, I'll grab this one while you're getting the next one. This was a hit. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody gave me the advice to do one that says just a city boy. So that's coming. I think we need a pair. So I think that's going to be cute. And then we've got, this is of course my favorite. So this is going to be a combo. This is a 4-board sign. And this is stencil. And then these are 3D. It's kind of a combo that you can do. We can do this in the shop. I love this one. This has actually been in my house for, I designed this probably a month and a half ago for when we open up. This one's been sitting in my house for a while. So this one I love, and it's, can you see it? So this is 3D, this part's 3D. This is a whole nother layer of 3D. That's let's see, there we go. See it? And it's fit specifically to go on this round. So you can do any color on either and any of that.
It's very kind of formal.
It's a little, or modern is what my brain was trying to accomplish, which
Oops.
she's breaking gnomes.
Gnome down.
She's, yeah. So then, with it being Christmas in July, I gotta do a stripe every now and then. Oh, yeah, Hank, just, I think they can see you. Come, yeah. I made the countdown, finally. So look, he moves. And he sits on a little shelf. Oh. So this one is available in one of our in-person workshops. You get included, you'll get your custom name. You can't read them, they're backwards. Oh, that's right, they're back. I don't know how to flip the screen. And
Okay.
I did it one time and it was so disturbing on my eyeballs because it makes it backwards for me. So good question, Jenny. But this says Coast Family Christmas Countdown. The other one said just a small town girl. And one of them said welcome to our home. So this one is going to come. You can space this out however you want. The wreath will be an add-on. I'm not including the wreath in the price, but I thought it was cute up there. And we will have options for that. Gnome down. For this part. Hey, hand me that tree and that snowman right there. This is just like a full-on event up in here. Rebecca, you need it.
The masking tape.
You need a McAfee family. See, look. You could get a tree, snowman. So we'll have several options. You'll choose these options when you get. But how cute is he? He's a baby.
Yes, baby gnome.
He's just a baby gnome. So that's all out there, ready to go, and is going to be something that you can do in one of our new socially distant, weird DIY workshops. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, farmhouse. One more. Farmhouse is one that I decided some of these I'm going to make also available as a takeout because I think they'll make easy takeouts. So it's a 10 by 14, 10 and a half by 14
With the windmill.
with the windmill and the farmhouse. So that one is out there and will come with everything you need as a takeout. stainer paint for the background and stainer paint for the words, and then the glue and your sponges, everything you need to put it together. So you can do that one in the shop. In the shop, I think it's $60 all in. That includes us, our cheery faces, and wine.
You had me at wine.
I had her at wine. We're working, I think we're gonna also get our mimosas going. I'd love to see, I know this is not the right time of year for apple cider, but apple cider mimosas are our jam. And so I wanna see if we can,
Get some apple cider.
we need something. We need some really good mimosas. All right, how do we feel? That feels very cartoonish. Look now, do you realize my house is not big enough for everything you make? I know, but you could buy a new house,
bigger
Amy.
House.
Go buy a bigger house.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what we're playing with now. These are not available yet. I'm on the fence about them. All right, I'm gonna pause this one. I'm gonna do the big one for just a second because I do feel like maybe less design on them might be appealing. So I think I'm just gonna do like, this is the driftwood. Now, this is the old formulation of stain. And when we got the new formulation of stain in driftwood, it's not the same color. You're gonna spend house money on crafts. Oh, okay, I'm good with that. I'd like to support that, Amy.
Food money.
Maybe a wash all over it. Yeah. Oh, on the feather? That's a good idea. A wash over the feather to soften the bright colors. That's a genius idea. I'm gonna give that a shot in just a second. Okay. So just doing the baby for just a second. And I'm actually gonna keep using this brush on this big one. And I'm gonna dip it in the coffee stain, but it's gonna get a little bit of the driftwood in it so that they blend a little bit closer. The driftwood has like a, it's like got a white under base to it, so it looks milky, if that makes sense. I can't even paint with a straight line. All right. Okay. And I don't know, like if you had, like when I look at Southwest colors, we don't have all of those colors in stain. We do have a coral.
I don't know what you want any of these washes.
Barb brought over our color wash. Ooh, French roast maybe. So we have a line of paint in the shop called Color Wash. So I'm gonna give it a shot, Jenny. So this Color Wash is a gorgeous. So it's not a stain, it's a paint, but it's like watercolor for wood is what I used to describe it as. Oh, and look, that's a super soft brush. And it, you know how you get like glaze on your hair? Glaze? Gloss? What is that thing they put? Barb has beautiful, beautiful, beautiful silver hair. So she doesn't get her hair colored.
Not
Those
anymore.
of us that do. Okay, look. This looks super dark in this palette, but I'm gonna show you what happens. It's like watercolor. I'm gonna do it over the whole. Yeah, I think Jessie's got it.
Onto something.
Yeah, I think she's onto something. Because it's gonna bring them all together. I'm gonna wipe it off a little bit. I'm doing it a little heavy on purpose. But this orange, it will tone down that orange a little. And it will paint my center stripe for me. You're not gonna see it much on the coffee because it's about the same color. Okay, so see how wet it is? It's got more of a watercolor feel. Ooh, I'm liking that better. It needs to dry because it looks a little bubbly, like.
And I kind of like that. Gives you a little texture.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me get the blow dryer. Oh, oh, okay. Hope that wasn't my butt. Sorry about that. Oh, yeah. Jamie, winner, winner. Look at that. Look how old that looks now. Looks like it's been around a while. Okay, I'm feeling that better. I'm gonna even do it to this one. I'm gonna stick my finger apparently in the stain.
Mm-hmm.
That was not good. Okay, is this the, yeah. I'm gonna do it on this one too. Just to kind of dirty it up a little bit. Now, in a kid's room, like if you did like a tribal look, you could go super bright colors, but I think that tones it down good.
If you were looking something for, you know, African with oranges and greens.
That'd be stunning.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And the yellows and the reds. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm seeing it.
We're gonna try. I'm going different now. And because I've used my whole palette, I'm just gonna stick that right there. I'm gonna see what the blue looks like. Basically, I'm gonna test all the colors for you guys, and we'll kind of get a feel for whether this is a good or a bad idea. Because then I was thinking, boho, like, I do think I made a really cute wood bead garland, and I did the wood beads in blues and whites, and I added the feather on the end, and I kind of called it, what did I call it? Coastal boho. And I think it worked on that one. So I think you could get away with a coastal palette on the feather. Yeah. I think the blue looks good too. So while I'm chatting, let me talk also a little bit about my new friends. So there are there's more than 4, but right now there's 4 of us at Creative Studios in the 757. So we kind of were starting to get together during this whole pandemic. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. We got together to do a little complaining. We got together, had a little coffee, and then we decided to turn it into something more positive and created a new thing. So we've decided to call ourselves the 757 Creative Studios, because that's what we are. And to become one, we hope to grow. We got our feelers out to a couple more, and what we're focused on is trying to create a good variety. We don't want to have like all of us do the same thing, and we want to give you a single place where you can have a lot of variety in what we give you access to. So right now we've got us, where I would say we do adult home decor, DIY, that sort of thing. We do a lot of kid takeout, but on our normal days, we're not a kids workshop. We have wine. We're an adult workshop. We're a great place for a date. We all love the kids, but you know, I think once the pandemic has come on, everybody could use a break. And so we're kind of adult crafts. And then we've got right down the street from us is Outside the Lines Studios, art studio. And Melanie owns that. And she does art for all ages, but she's got a great place for kids. So I would say we're more adult and she's more kids. And then we've got Angela with All Hands Pottery. And I did a live there the other day on our studio, and I gotta be honest with you, it might be my new favorite thing. Was she let us get on the pottery wheels, and I made a bowl. It was a good bowl too. It may crack in the kiln, I have no idea, but I was feeling pretty good about myself. And so Angela has pottery classes, and she offers a nice affordable introductory class. So she's part of our group. And then we've got Anna with Revolution Studios, and she's got sewing. Now all of these women offer some level of retail or gift certificates, that sort of thing. You can buy gifts. But the one thing that we just started, which we're super excited about, is we've created a passport. And that passport is available. We're going to print them out and have them in our own shops, but you can download it and print it yourself. And the whole point of that is to get you guys to come around and see all of our studios. And when you're done, we're going to stamp them. You got to ask us for the stamp, because we are even ourselves getting used to doing it. Then you're going to hit all 4 studios. If let's say you don't ever want to learn to sew, that's okay. Go buy something that she makes, or buy a gift certificate for somebody you know. So you don't have to take a class. You can complete it in other ways. But you do have to, we do want you to go to the workshop if possible. The whole point is that we want you to do this, and then once it's all complete, you get a goodie bag that we kind of curated together. It's got a beachy feel to it, of course, because you know we're here at coastal Virginia. I've put in a mini pour kit of a seashell, super cute. The outside of the lines studio put in a slime kit, which by the way I made the other day. I think slime's not my thing. I could see the appeal. And I just think my brain was not happy about it. And then Anna made, so the whole gift bag is part of the gift, and she is making shell collecting bags. And if you know me at all, that's a special place in my heart. So that was great. And then Angela at the Pottery Studio is going to be including a pottery trinket is too small of a word, but like spoon rest, tea bag rest, a couple of different things like that she's going to be including. So we hope that you will go download it and check us out. As we open up, we need help. So we're hoping that this is a good way for us to band together. So it's all women-owned, locally owned, no franchises, all independents. I feel better about this color palette, you guys. Not the best. I do think, though, that this project would give you a good amount of time. I don't know that it's, like, unless your littles are not going to bang these around, to get the feathery look, some of the parts, like some of these edges are a little bit sharp. So I'd be afraid that it would poke it. So, but I am very much more preferring the subtle palette, but that's just a choice. Definitely more my. And when you paint with stain, you have to kind of just let it do its thing. Normally, if we're doing a project with stain, like a tray or something like that, we would have you wipe it off after it's been on there a while. You don't have to do that when you're painting. You just want to make sure it is kind of even, because if it's too thick, it will get sticky, and it'll dry, but it'll take forever. All right, I think I need a dark color. Need a smaller brush. I'm using every brush in the pot here. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna do the stem, I think. Oh, that's too dark. Going coffee. Coffee. There we go. Ooh. See, this is the kind of detailed, tiny little painting that's not easy for me. I'm gonna call that good enough. And throw a little bit more brown. The other class that I'm getting ready to do is alcohol inks. I miss doing alcohol inks. And then I think tomorrow I'll jump on and show you guys a little bit of that so you know what you're getting into. We do a couple of different classes for alcohol inks. One is just I call it like a 101 alcohol ink, where you play with the medium. It's a fun medium to create with. So you will use compressed air. We light it on fire.
Fire.
It's definitely fire. And then we have another class that was created by Angela Finch, who was here visiting with us in town with a C school and helped us really up our alcohol ink game, and then moved back to San Diego. No, Corona. No.
Cordoba.
No. What's that island out there, you guys? By San Diego. Is it? Okay, there's an island by San Diego. Somebody tell me what it is. Anyway, she's out there and she just had a baby yesterday. And named him Ocean.
Aww.
So I do think that somebody named Ocean is getting ready to get a baby sign with that last pour that I just did, with his name on it. I feel that's coming. Oh, look. See, I'm okay with that. That's better.
Yes.
This was feeling, I mean, this is pretty too. I don't know, together they kind of look good too.
Mm-hmm.
Let me do real quick. I'm going to do the dots and then put everybody. I got a few folks hanging out, sticking with me. Is this blue?
Their local is too hot and humid to do anything else.
Yeah. Everybody for Coronado, Jennifer. Daggone it.
We got close.
It was a C. I've been out there. It's been a long time. Yeah, she just had her cute little baby. I'm super excited for her. But anyway, so we're gonna do, man, I got on a tangent there. We're gonna be doing the 101 class, which is you light it on fire, you learn the medium, you play with it, and you walk away with 2 tiles that we can offer with a frame. Then the other one that you're gonna do, that we offer, that you're gonna do, I heard myself say, you're gonna do it. The other one that we offer is gonna be the wave ornaments, because it's Christmas in July, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Coronado, headed that way soon myself. Oh, are you? So
Just for a visit, I hope.
yeah. So we do wave ornaments on glass ornaments and teach you how to make a wave on those. And then the last one we're going to do is, I think we're going to do wave coasters. So we've done it in 2 ways. One way is in a 4, like a triptych is 3 quad, 4. So you get 4 tiles, and if you put them all together, they make the wave. And it's the one that I actually have in my house, and I use it every day. It's so neat to have a portion of the wave. It's still beautiful. So we're gonna do that one too. Oh, she's headed out to see family. Okay, that's a lot. All right, what do we think? I think that one's cute. I think that's cute. And I do think I like this. I'm just not feeling the orange as much. I wonder if orange and blue make mud. I'm gonna live with it. I think I can knock them out really quick before we lose the whole crew. All right, I'm gonna go, where's my green? I'm gonna go green. I do though like Jenny's recommendation to wash it. It toned it down tremendously. Okay. So if you're just joining, I'm just painting. We're chatting. Ooh, corals and gray. Yeah, I think so. Ooh, I have gray. Hold on.
Other side.
Thank you. Ooh, and I have the new Bay Blue. Ooh, okay, maybe gray on the orange. Do you think I could tone it down?
I think you could.
Yeah. I think it doesn't
I
look.
think it doesn't help that there's so many separate lines and it looks more striped.
Yeah. Maybe less stripes in the design. I'm gonna add gray because I actually think that we have coral. You feel like hunting it down to see what it would look like?
You're the boss.
I'm the boss.
At least that's what I let you think.
That's what she lets me think. I'm okay with that. I don't want to be, I need to shake that up. You know, one of the things we're going to have to do as we open up is we're literally
This was not marked. I don't know what it
going to have to open every bottle of paint and stain that we haven't been using with our takeouts, because I am sure they're all clogged up.
We have coral paint, but we don't have coral. Keep talking about getting coral
Yeah,
stain.
that gray is thin. I'm gonna let this dry and I'll fix that gray in just a second. But I have Bay Blue. We're gonna add a pop of blue to this one. That's a little bit more like a turquoisey blue. I'm gonna have 1,000 brushes to clean. Okay. So this is like that color. I'm gonna do it here, and then I might, ooh, Lexi, I think this with grays, ooh, good ooh.
Okay.
I think the one that you picked up that had no label. Yeah.
That's more of a burnt orange.
Yeah. I think what was that? I don't know what that is.
I don't know what.
We don't know what this is. It's pretty.
It's pretty. That's what it is. It's pretty. That's
But-
all you need to know.
I clearly had a busy day one day and put some new something in something and forgot what it was. But this color, I'm feeling the vibe on. And I might even use your whatever color that is. I'm not sure what it is. I'm gonna dip my stain orange brush and we're gonna it might be stain. It feels much more burnt orangey. I'm not gonna worry about getting to the edges. All right, I need a brown, I think. I need a brown.
Royal ginger.
No, I'll just use my coffee. Not an oriental ginger.
Not the one you're drinking.
No.
Okay.
Hey, you guys, if you're not in, speaking of coffee, I'm going to walk you through my tangent because I was just going to say, hey, go join our gnome group. And you're going to be like, how'd she get there? So coffee equals staining gnome hat socks equals, oh, I need to tell them about the gnome group. Angela just joined. Angela, you missed me talking about you. All good things. Angela owns the pottery studio that we talked about. And I'm just painting feathers. And I think I'm gonna try the gray, but I'm gonna have to put it in a different spot because I watered that down too much. I'm gonna go on this side. Yeah, that's better.
So don't forget to join the GNOME group.
Yes, see? Barb's like, finish the thought. She said earlier that I could paint and talk.
Well, I'm taking that back now.
We clearly cannot. All right, so we've got gray. I don't know about my color palette, you guys, but I do think it's fun to do. What am I gonna do on this last spot? I think I'm gonna do white, just because it's here. It's fun to do. I would suggest a different approach to the color palette, maybe. And you can even, like, if you have regular paint, you could use regular paint, but you can also, if you like the watered down look, you could just water it down with water and you can get like a real stain look without fighting with the colors that we've got. We have a lot of colors. Mm-hmm. We do invest a lot in Minwax, but see, I'm starting to feel this vibe down here and maybe not so much up here, but that's all right. We'll live. And then I'm going to hit the center again with, I'm going to do the color wash thing. That's how I got the center last time. Mm-hmm. So this is our color wash line that we have in the store. My brush is falling apart. That's either a Toby hair or my bristle. Anyway, the color wash line is like a watercolor for wood, and it is fantastic on top of anything. Normally I should let that dry, but we're just gonna go for it. And it just kind of knocks the edge off. I use French Roast as my favorite color wash color, and it's super thin, but I've been known to put it on lots of trays and stuff. I love it. Okay. Man, we've been chatting forever, and we're losing everybody. Whatever. So this is an idea. I want you guys to tell me if you like the concept of feathers as a project. Barb just had an idea.
Yes. You put a bead in between each one so that they sit out from each other.
Oh, yeah, you could. I was even thinking if you did them separately, like, let me just do two. So, like, hanging them at different levels, like, kind of like that. And, like, maybe a wood bead or two on the top to give it a little bit of texture. So, that's our feathers. Tell me if you like them. Comment in the video that says, I must have feathers, or I'm just not into feathers. That's okay too. And then we'll decide if we really want to make them. We're not sure yet. Marissa likes it.
Thank you, Marissa.
Thanks, Marissa. I think you like everything. You are one of our favorites because you love variety. And we love you for loving variety. Okay, you guys, look. Thanks for sticking it out. We've got a couple people joining back in and popping in and out. We just spent some time, I don't even know how long I've been on, but I was playing around making some feathers with the idea that maybe we'd offer them. If you love it, tell me. And if we get enough I liked it or make me some feathers, then I'll make some feathers. Otherwise, we're just gonna call it an idea that didn't have its time. We talked a little bit about our new projects, so if you're just joining, join back or go back and you can watch those. And we talked a little bit about the new workshops, so we're excited about that. You do like to do everything. All right, you guys. So if you're coming in for our glass workshop tomorrow, you've already booked up. We are ready for you. We've got your tables are already set up. And if you're coming in on Sunday and you have not done your order yet, our tables are full on Sunday. You would have gotten an email from me. And if you haven't taken a look at it and have not yet chosen your item, you're going to get a promise from me tonight. And then we'll have you do that and we'll have that ready for you as well. Look for new workshops. We're going to put them out tonight. All right. Everybody have a wonderful 4th of July. We will be in here Saturday and Sunday, 1 to 6, open for pickup and takeout. And come down and grab a paint pour or something to do with the family. So come on down and have an amazing 4th of July if you don't check back in. All right. Lexi says yes to the feathers. You'd like to buy a set of 3, the size of the middle one. But yeah, okay. All right. Everybody keep talking. All right. I'm going to hang up on you. Everybody have a great one. Bye.